Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the Superliga. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Schupner. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. That's very effective, good high pressing. And given away. Getting forward. Can he find the net? And pushed away to safety.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Stephen O'Day. Anderson now. Must be! And the keeper more than equal to it. They favoured a short one here. Cross blocked. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Delivered into the box. Alan Sosa. Can he take advantage? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Now sending it in. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. And a fine tackle. Timely intervention. Bodies forward and the break looks on. They need to get bodies back. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Ibrahim. Opportunity in the wide area, but nothing comes of it. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. So there goes the half-time whistle, and it is a story of parity. Stuart, what have you made of the visitors' display?
Well, the hardest thing as a coach is to get both sides of the game right. Today's a great example. They've looked solid.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Sosa. Now, what can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. And there it is, a chance. It's got to be the goal to put them in front. And there's a turn-up for the books based on what we've seen in this game so far.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
1-0 then. And a tidy tackle. Tremendous ball played through. Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. So a half an hour remaining. Could be a chance to break here. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And they need to get tighter. Still could put it away. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Helenius. And space here on the flank. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Chances on. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant. Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And there's the delivery. Taking care of business defensively here. Ali. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. And a substitution in the offing. Iver Fosu on the offensive. Takes aim. Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And putting his body on the line. Well, threat averted. Gets in the way once more. Well, he could really get at the opposition. This could be it! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from the Superliga coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Kasper Kusk. High quality defending. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
Ankerson. Well, he's given us away. Plenty of options. Might take the lead. Keeper getting the touch. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Koplin.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. It's a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? The clearance wasn't decisive. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Kasper Kusk. Flag up, tight offside. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby, and I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
One 1-0 then. Kasper Kusk. It's looking promising. Could be. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
And over comes the corner.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Kasper Kusk. Excellent defending. Might really be able to trouble them here. Can they square the game? Strong hand on that one. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Is it going to be? And a fine stop to turn the ball away. So that is that. The first 45 minutes have come and gone, and it's the visitors on top.
Well, I hate to say it, but we were absolutely right about their defending.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Plenty of support here. Could be. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. And time for the change now. Just cutting off the supply. Jurgensen. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Will it happen for them? In with a chance. It's still alive. Well, no damage done. High quality. Is he defending? Robert Goyani. What can they do from here? He has time to play it over. A glorious chance. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Robert Goyani. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? Oh, good vision. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Robert Goyani. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Camara. Good technique displayed. Great opportunity. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, they've been great defensively, as we know, but it was all about their front players today. Their movement...
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And delighted to say we have live Superliga action to bring you coming up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Opportunity in the wide area. Credit to them for winning back possession. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Pedersen. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Crossing possibilities. Just the clearance that was needed. On attacking possibilities. Can he finish? And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. O'Day. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Real chance. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Shot attempted. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Teammates available. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And this confrontation is underway. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And slipped through beautifully. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Björn Koplin. Babayan. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. He might be able to profit from the wide position. It needs an accurate cross. Well kept out. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And short it is. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, from that sort of range. He really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. And he might be through here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And a throw-in it's going to be. And fed forwards. Well, if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Could pull one back here. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there. Well, there you have it. The away team have had so much of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. They've lost it. Hansen. Emiliano Marcondes. How simple for the keeper. Five minutes left. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Lang. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. I'm delighted to say we have live Superliga action to bring you coming up. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Stephen O'Day. Opportunity! Oh, it's in! The opening goal of the derby, and listen to what it means!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Strong but fair tackle. And the keeper there to deal with it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Björn Koplin. Oh, breezing past him. Well, in there to tidy up. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
And first-class defending, cleared off the line. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. O'Day. Well, no stopping him. Must be! Nicely saved. And there's the delivery. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. Chances on. Oh, fine stop. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, it petered out. Good physical play. Powerson. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. This looks more than decent. And the keeper more than equal to it. Playing it in. Well, no end product. And with that, the first half draws to a close. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Chance to play it in. A very timely interception. Good technique displayed. Real chance. Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. He's driven in the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh, he's blocked it. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Pedersen couldn't keep the ball. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Björn Koplin. Ibrahim. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And he saw the situation developing. And fed forwards. Defended well. And back. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Perfect tackle. Patrick Mortensen. Now the attack looks promising. He got in the way of that cross. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. An opportunity to level matters. And confidently converted.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. It's with Camara. Oh, they have it again. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. He's protecting it effectively. And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Delivering it. Well, it has come to nothing. Can he open the door to a potential goal? A goal! They've done it on the rivals' home patch. Will that be the decider? And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result.
Stephen O'Day.